Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. I wanted to make a video. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because this is like the fifth cut of trying to do this. And I wanted to make this video basically to give you all some background on the Rambo movies. And because they are more than just action shoot-'em-up movies. These movies, from First Blood to Last Blood, were all made to raise awareness. Yes, they are incredibly violent movies. Yes, there is the action, there's the muscles, there's the masculinity, there's the shoot 'em up machine guns, blowing up explosions and all that. But did you know that there is also underlying messages in all of these movies? First Blood. Sorry, I have dry lip. First Blood was made not only because it was a compelling movie and whatnot, but it was to raise awareness that people who were vets in the Vietnam War came back from that war from the most hellish environments, from being tortured and otherwise. And they came back to a country that didn't give a shit about them. Most of the country hated the Vietnam War, protested it, and whatnot. And when the people from when the soldiers of our country came back home, hoping to be greeted by loved ones and family, they were greeted with hate and disdain and outright hostility. They were treated so poorly that many of them killed themselves out of depression and PTSD and other stuff. They were mercilessly bullied by society. That is what happened in First Blood. Rambo 2, First Blood Part 2. They wanted to raise awareness that we still had men over there. They were still American POWs over in Vietnam. And negotiations happened and they fell short and whatnot. And there was a very compelling scene at the end of Rambo 2 where his commanding officer said, "We know there's bad on all sides, Johnny, but for God's sakes, don't hate your country for it." And Rambo's like, "Hate? I'd die for it." And he said, "Then tell me what you want." What I want is for every man and woman who went over here and spilled their guts for our country to be respected and loved. I want everyone who gave everything they had to love, or our country to love us as much as we love it. That is what I want. That was one of the most profound moments in the second Rambo movie. The third one brought awareness to the situation that was going on in the Middle East. How the Russians were going over and taking over certain areas. The fourth movie was the Burmese situation, where the people of Burma were suffering under a regime that was pure tyrannical. Myanmar is seeded with mines. Still is to this day. And the people of Burma who are just trying to scratch out livings are terrorized by the military. After Stallone, Lionsgate, and all them filmed down there, did their movie and whatnot, the people of Lionsgate and Sly Stallone himself are not allowed to step foot in Burma. If they do, they will be killed. The guy that played the military officer of the Burmese army the real bad guy that was ordering all the crap to happen, he was a rebel freedom fighter in Burma. And he realized, and he even told the production, if my involvement in this movie, once my involvement in this movie gets out, my family in Burma will suffer for it. He understood the dangers of taking part in this movie, and he did it anyway because he wanted the people of Burma to live free. And they live by the mantra, even today, live for nothing or die for something. Anybody caught with a bootleg of Rambo over in Burma, you can either get a 25 to life prison sentence or death over there. Just for selling or for possession of a bootleg. If you're selling, it's death. They'll kill you. That's no joke, people. Then there's the Last Blood movie that came out recently. And they raised awareness again of the situation in Mexico. And yes, there is a situation in Mexico. Drug trafficking, human trafficking, sex trafficking, the cartels. It's a problem down there, folks. And here's the thing. Everybody's calling it a Trumpian movie. A movie that is outright racist towards Hispanics. Hispanics took part in this movie. They agreed to do this movie. Did you not think that if they thought that it was a racist movie, they'd take part in it? Did you not think for one moment that these people are trying to raise awareness that the situation in Mexico is dire for people down there? Why do you think people are trying to come to the U.S. from Mexico and from other countries? But here's the real kicker. You all are saying that this movie, Last Blood, was made specifically to be a pro-Trump movie and to be racist and all of that. But did you know that if you look into the special features of Rambo 4, the one that takes place in Burma, 11 years ago, you will hear Sly Stallone talk about a failed pitched idea for the fourth Rambo film. And the thing he says is, we wanted to do something basically as innocuous as the housekeeper's daughter. She goes south of the border, things go sideways, Rambo's sent in to get her out, and things get worse from there. If you look into the special features of Rambo 4, you will hear Sly Stallone talk about that. The housekeeper's daughter. It may not be her daughter in this, or in Last Blood, but it was the housekeeper. A person that was helping Stallone in his house. And she went down south of the border. The kid went down to the south of the border. And crap happened. And guess what? He had to go down and get her. Spoilers for anybody who didn't see the movie yet. All of you who are saying that this movie was made specifically for political purposes, you're wrong, and I just proved you wrong if you have the common sense to do a little research. Rambo movies are not, yes, they have the violence, they have all of that stuff. But above all, they are made to raise awareness. So stop looking at these movies as racist or whatever. Look at them for what they truly are about. And they are about raising awareness to situations in the world that are horrible. Anyway, that's the video, guys and gals and all the in-betweens. If you guys like this video, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know what you all think down below of Rambo Last Blood. What did you think about Rambo 4? What did you think about all the Rambo films? Now that you know about this key factor in the making of Rambo films, what do you think about them being awareness films? Let me know down in the comments below. I also ask that you share this video. Share it out as much as you can. Get the word out there. And prove all those people who are calling this movie racist and political and all that, prove them wrong. Show them this video. This is all easily verified stuff. Look it up. Seriously. Anyway, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.